everyone, Vampire218 here, bringing you my team builder video for week 4 of the JBA. Now, this is a little bit impromptu because my week 3 opponent went inactive, and we might be looking for a replacement. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that yet, so the moderator decided we're going to be doing week 4 for, I guess, my battle, and the others who have opponents that aren't inactive will be doing their week 3, but me and my week 4 opponent both have inactive week 3s, so here's what I think he'll be bringing is Kieran Black, Jirachi, Hitmonlee, Suicune, Gramble, and Dugtrio. The JBA sheet's right here. This shows my team, and this is his team right here. Now, I think he's going to be bringing the ones I listed just because it's a pretty solid team. It's what I would bring. He has a Rock Setter and Dugtrio that also can trap and Final Gambit and is faster than anything on my roster. Like, I mean, I'm looking at it. He outspeeds my entire roster, I believe, and I'm not positive on that, but Dugtrio does that, so that's my calcs. Because of that, I was pretty afraid of that, but I think it'll just be a Rock Setter, right? So, Granbull, because it's a good fairy type that's going to answer my Latias, which I have to bring. Kieran Black, just because it's his best mon. I don't see him bringing Mega Lopunny just because of that quad weakness, or not Mega Lopunny. I don't see him bringing Mega Sceptile because of that quad weakness to Ice. And I mean, even looking at Mega Sceptile, its special defense isn't that good. And it would just instantly die to a lot of hidden powers that I could bring, or even Latias Ice Beam. So I don't see him bringing it. So this is what I see him bringing. You know, Kieran Black, Jirachi, Hitmonlee, Suicune, Gramble, and Dugtrio. Not the strongest team, but definitely able to do some work. So I think I'm bringing Mega Lopunny because, I mean, Fake Out, Return, High Jump Kick, and Quick Attack just do so much work. And the reason I'm bringing this is, I mean, Quick Attack, between Fake Out and Quick Attack, I can instantly kill Dugtrio if it has max HP. Because between Quick Attack and Fake Out, it OHKOs. They both do over 50% to Dugtrio. To Granbull, I expect, you know, I still anticipate doing quite a good amount of damage. I mean, I want to bring up some calcs here, because I do expect that Mega Lopunny to put in quite a bit of work this turn. This game, and I have spec'd it so it can survive a Final Gambit from Dugtrio, but I want to see what it'll do to Granbull. So I'll just throw a quick attack on here, and we'll see what we get. So still about 22 to 25%, and then if I don't see him bringing a max defense, maybe max HP. So. But yeah, I still do about 25 to 30% with a Quick Attack. And if I combine that with a Fake Out, that's going to be kill. And Return does enough to... I mean, it just doesn't under. It's a possible OHKO if I Fake Out and Return. And that's really what's good. I mean, because this thing will outspeed Granbull every day of the week, even if Granbull's scarfed, right? So... that's why Mega Lopunny has those attacks. I don't see him bringing too many statuses this week. I mean, he could get a Suicune Scald off, and that'll be really, really bad for us. But we have Volcanion to come in on the Suicune if he's going to bring out the Suicune. So I'm pretty safe for that. He could T-Wave it with Jirachi, but that still won't stop my priority Quick Attacks. And, you know, that Jirachi is going to be eating a High Jump Kick that turn if I don't kill myself, right? So... other than that, Hitmonlee will be taking pretty good return damage. So, I mean, Granbull again, I think learns... I mean, I really just got to look out for things that are going to learn Will-O-Wisp, and I don't think he has anything. I know this can learn Scald. This can't learn shit. This can learn, you know, Toxic and Thunder Wave. So I'm not too afraid of it getting burned. And even looking at the rest of his roster... Zebstrika, no. Wheezing, no. Hitmonlee, no. Dugtrio, no. He doesn't have enough that can really Will-O-Wisp me, or, he doesn't have a Ghost type either, I don't think. So he can't Spin Block me either, which is really nice. So that's why I'm bringing Mega Lopunny. It's going to be 252 attack, enough speed to outspeed Dugtrio, which is his fastest mon. And then just the rest in HP. Volcanion, again, it's going to be an Assault Vest Volcanion this week, being brought just so that it can survive that matchup with Suicune just a little bit longer. So I got Flash Cannon, Steam Eruption, Fire Blast, and HP Grass. Flash Cannon for Granville and for the Kyurem. Now, I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to do the calcs real quick. So, I mean, here's the issue. I would be bringing... I really don't like that. I mean, here's the thing. I can live a Fusion Bolt from... Oh, is that... Oh, no. Maybe not. Okay, wait. Yeah, I can live a Fusion Bolt from a maxed attack or special attack Kyurem. I can also live an Earth Power. And Flash Cannon does more than enough to threaten this thing. So, I mean, Flash Cannon will do a lot. I do want to see what Fire Blast will do because it does hit neutral with Stab. So I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, the difference isn't worth that accuracy drop. So I would go Flash Cannon against Kyurem as well. Fire Blast, though, for Jirachi. And maybe not, actually. Ooh, maybe not, because, yeah, I'm not going to run Fire Blast, because I can run Earth Power, and it has better accuracy. And then HP Grass for the Dugtrio and Suicune. Okay. Sand Slash, my Spinner, Rocky Helmet, Max Defense, Sand Veil, because, I mean, I don't see him running any sand other than maybe on Dugtrio, which really wouldn't make sense. Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Knockoff, Rapid Spin. He doesn't have a spin blocker this week, but EQ on this thing does enough damage because it's Stab, and I mean, he could bring a Flyer, right? He could bring Mandibuzz, but I don't see him bringing it, to be honest. Not when he has better Mons to bring. I mean, Wheezing too would not get hit, but I can knock off on Wheezing and whatnot. So Rocky Helmet, Max Defense, Max HP, just my Spinner. Cobalion, very similar. You know, Max Defense. This isn't really my defensive tank. Sand Slash is somewhat my defense, is an off defensive tank, but definitely not my primary one. Sand Slash, it doesn't have enough HP and defense. I mean, it does have a little bit, but I like Cobalion more. So Cobalion is Close Combat, Iron Head, Volt Switch, Stealth Rock. It's going to be my lead again. You know, this thing outspeeds... what does it outspeed? It outspeeds his entire team, I believe, other than Dugtrio. Yeah, 328. So it'll outspeed his entire team other than Dugtrio. So I can get up rocks pretty reliably. I don't think he has a Magic Coat Mon. I mean, he might. I'm going to have to look on whatever he leads with, but maybe Jirachi. But either way, does Jirachi learn Magic Coat? Ooh, it does. So, you know, on the Jirachi, I would have to, I guess, Close Combat. Let's take a quick look at that, because, I mean, that would be a very good trick for him to do, is bring the Jirachi, have me think it's doing rocks, and then go for the Magic Coat. So we will go with Close Combat against a... Ooh, that is a threat, though. How much have we got invested here? We have nothing, eh? I mean, I don't think any other move's gonna do more. Maybe X Scissor. We'll have to take a look. X Scissor does like half of that. I mean, I don't have any other options. I would have to Close Combat in that situation. But even that's not bad, because Jirachi's usually like going physical because their flinch is physical, right? So, yeah, their flinch is physical, so I wouldn't mind that. It'd be a okay matchup. Latias is my special defensive tank this week. It's also, you know, I don't even know about that either. It can outspeed his entire team, and the reason for that is I need to outspeed a non-scarfed Kyurem. If it's scarfed, I'm not going to run a scarf on this thing, so... I mean, this is just my special defensive tank. It'll live any special defensive hit, so... HP Fighting to hit the mean, I'm not even sure why it would be HP fighting. I'm probably going to do a different HP. Because, I mean, my logic is this. Draco Meteor hits Kieran Black and will kill it, I believe. Energy Ball hits Suicune and Dugtrio. Ice Beam hits... it's just another move. I mean, what else could I really run? Because it needs to be an attack, right? And there's really no other good attacks. Shadow Ball. I might run Shadow Ball instead of Ice Beam because... I mean, I can hit Jirachi with Shadow Ball then. Yeah. So now I have coverage for most of his team. And then that Hidden Power can actually go back to, like, Ice Beam. Just because, I mean, what other Hidden Power would I run? I mean, I could run Hidden Power Poison, but I really don't want to. I could run a Hidden Power Steel. And it would be effective against Kyurem and Granbull. Do I learn Flash Cannon? No. I might do... I mean, it's really... Because that chance to freeze is really good, too, eh? I think I'm going to run Hidden Power Steel. Just so I can do something to... No, you know, I'm not going to run Hidden Power Steel. This thing is not going to want to go in against those things. Fairies. Okay, and then my last mon is Zoroark, and this thing is just a pure assassin. It's max speed, sashed, and special attack. And this, I need to make sure rocks aren't down so that this thing sash doesn't break. Because the main goal with this is, you know, I'll know right away if he is scarfed on whatever this hard switches in on. Because either I will get a nasty plot up, or or he'll attack first. So Nasty Plot will raise my special attack by 2 stages, and that's huge because I will also be able to tell from the damage that he does whether that thing can just OHKO me, right? So if it breaks my sash or it does over 50%, I'm just going to do 1 Nasty Plot. Otherwise, I might even try for a second. Because that is like risky, but I really need it because Flamethrower would hit Jirachi, neutral on Kyurem, and then Dark Pulse will hit neutral on I think only the Granbull, or Granbull will resist it, and then Focus Blast there. It's the risk you need to take with that Kyurem Black because I'm pretty sure. Kyurem Black, because if I can OHKO that Kyurem Black, it's worth the risk, especially if I have the chance to outspeed, right? So Kyurem Black, Focus Blast. It's not going to OHKO unless it's at a +2, perhaps. Let's go Hardy. We'll make this. Is it sped? It is max speed, eh? I mean, 252 in the special attack. I don't see him bringing a vest, and if he does, that's perfect. So we'll say that we're at +2, and it will OHKO. Perfect. So if we get that special attack boost, we will OHKO. The only issue I have is the... And I mean, even at this point, right? What does Dark Pulse do? Oh, Dark Pulse doesn't do enough. Flamethrower won't do enough then. I mean... Yeah, I will have to try... I don't know. It'll be dependent on what I have to do at the time. Like, if he's taking rocks damage, I could just Dark Pulse, right? Because Dark Pulse would have a chance to kill at that point. So, I'll have to see what's going on during the match. This has been my team builder video. I'm really not feeling too good about this team, though. Just because I know that the person who took over for Eminem is really good. So, I'm going to have to be very careful, and I'm going to have to play this match really at a higher level of skill than I usually do. And again, also this is really impromptu, right? Like I wasn't expecting to have to make this till like the weekend. So I've been Vampire218. Hopefully I end up winning my match. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, share, favorite, and subscribe for more Pokemon Draft League content. Bye!